Hey everyone, welcome to the Create mod. Hey, wait a minute, Panzer. This is not a hardcore world you started before. To be correct, it's in fact not. Uh, okay, I currently cannot find one of those portal thingies, so I'm just gonna fly back home. Don't let me go to the boat. Yeah, and next game, Departure from Life. Welcome to a new series. Yeah, I discontinued the previous one. You know why? Because hardcore is boring. I like this a lot better. So, regardless of me getting 500 and something views the previous video, I decided to discontinue it. Why? Well, I hate fame, didn't you see that already? Every time I get a decent amount of views on my channel, I just break the habit of recording and I'll record for another year. Huh, what an incredible game plan! Anyway, as you see by the title of this video, our one and only objective is to get that basic machinery going, so we can make more complex machinery in the future. So, where have I been for so long? Well, man, those IKEAs, they're too big. Just couldn't find a way out. I was looking and looking and looking and nothing. Yeah, no, I have just been overwhelmed with the amount of views I got from the previous video. You see, if you haven't figured it out already, every time I get a decent amount of views, I'm just like, huh, a good plan would be to just leave it all. That's my game plan for YouTube. Every time my channel tries to pop off, man, I get worried I'm gonna achieve economical freedom. So, while I was yapping about not wanting to reach economical freedom, I did a bit of this. And a bit of that. And again, until I found the perfect island where I want to live. Where there's only palm trees, nothing, everywhere. It's just water. Listen, it was a bit of a hustle, but trust me, in the end, we got there, right? So after a little bit of searching and a little bit of rowing later, we have found a place where it would be a good place to set camp. It's a nice little island. There's absolutely no normal trees here, only modded trees, only palms. So we're gonna have to import that from somewhere else. Right now, we have to get the basic machinery going. That's gonna be the next challenge. And basic machinery basically consists of, the editing me will probably tell you, and tell you I will. So basic machinery consists of a press, a bit of stress units, a bit of a mixer, a bit of some fan and behind things and stuff and something, and quite possibly something else I forgot to mention. Should have scripted this part. To get all of those things, we have to get mining first. Right, editing me or me will tell you what I'm gonna do. So, this is what I had in mind. I want to build a steam engine. And a steam engine, of course, runs out of steam. For that you need heat, water, and a boiler. And a steam engine, of course. To make a steam engine, you basically need to place a campfire, place 4 boilers, place a steam engine, a shaft so it has something to go through. Then you need some water in the back. Not like that. Then you need some water right here. Just like so. And here you go. We got a mini steam engine. I don't know about you, but I think I'm gonna go start building this in my survival world. Oh yeah, you may have heard one more thing behind me. It's a nuclear reactor. Here should be a cave. Probably gonna be like the what? 8 attack damage. Oof, the sound. After that mining trip, you think I would have all the resources. No. I will not have all the resources. Because the only thing that is keeping me soft lock is the thing that is the rarest thing in Minecraft that even Dream couldn't fight. Even Technoblade, for a matter of fact. And that is andesite. You see, every time I try to search for andesite in this mod, I just don't see it. Matter of fact, I see it there right now. How is that possible? It's supposed to be the rarest resource in the game. Yeah, so my game plan is to make andesite out of diorite and cobble. And if I want to do that, I need to get diorite. And diorite is crafted for cobblestone and quartz. So, in my opinion, it is way easier to get cobblestone and quartz, literally go to the nether, than to fight andesite. Or I'm just lazy. Well, so that's why I'm making my journey down. That was hideous. Right, we're gonna grab a few pieces of obsidian. Alright, that's 10 pieces, that is enough. I can get more obsidian through magma blocks in the nether. And then, hell. Oh, look at that. This is in fact the process of getting diorite. Oh, I'm gonna burn for a while, aren't I? Yep. I'm dead. Yep. Departure from life. So that just happened. I got killed by a fox. By a fox, yes. You know what, this should be good enough for now. Like this. There we go. Oh my lord. We had to go to the nether to get that. Right, so if we are lucky, this. Oh, thank god. Okay. Here we go. So this is what we wanted. Andesite casing. This is normally at every single create recipe you can imagine, except a few of them. But you will see this will get pretty repetitive in the future episodes of trying to get andesite casing. That actually sounds like a wonderful idea. Right, so for press we need a depot, a press. We want to make a mechanical saw. You're maybe asking yourself now, Panzer, why do you need a mechanical saw? Well, let me show you. I would normally chop my tree down like this with my axe, right? Oh, no, not here. You put down a mechanical saw, you put a hand crank in the back, and watch the magic happen. It breaks all on itself. And I don't think there was that much wood in there, but still, this is quite a useful tool. And of course, who could forget the pure basics of the basic. If I would have enough gold, oh god, I just made coke. Huh? No. Oh, just landed in my hand. So you see this thing in my hand right here. Well, look what it can do. It can demolish every single create thing in a single shift right click maneuver. It's truly one of a kind. Here we go. We got ourselves the wrench. Now this allows us to do cool things like this. Boom, I didn't have to break it, I just right clicked in there. So I'm gonna need 8 steam engines. Why 8? Well, because 8 is way better than 4. And for that I'm gonna need some fluid tanks, because one steam engine requires 4 fluid tanks, some heat and some water. That's why I brought so much copper with me. Otherwise, you bet it's gonna stay down there underground if it's gonna become useful. Right. So that's basically the recap. We're gonna need a few mechanical pumps in order to pull this one. And yeah, let's just get to building. Wait, can you not make slabs out of palm planks? What? I need a stone cutter to do this? Regardless of what you think of these pumps, they are quite useful and, I dare to say, necessary to have a boiler or a steam engine. Well, sadly they don't power themselves, which would be actually very useful. Now technically I could make this self-sufficient and connect this up to the pump. Well, I'm not that kind of guy. So, I choose to go with the more complicated solution. You see, the answer is right here in my hotbar. A water wheel. See, these pumps these pumps use 1000 SU at max RPM, which is 256. And that means I need 4 of these water wheels. Let me show you the design I'm gonna go for. So if you look at the design, it's quite simple. A bit of these gears, which are way too messy. And here's the underground. I would originally need 4 water wheels. Why are there 5? Well, because I cannot count. And yeah, if we just connect this, we have a steam engine, which is working. So one pump, I think, can power 4 steam engines, no problem, or 6. So I'm gonna need 2 of them. I'm gonna need 8 water wheels, which is this is gonna be double the size. Oh dear God. Right, so this is what I have going on so far. It's the design I showed, just a tad bit different. And some gears, which are not more organized. Okay, so I'm gonna put a press right over here. Here, I'm gonna press an entire stack of copper. Look at this, how fast it is. Compared to the hand crank solution, this is a lot better. Just gonna wait here. And that's that. If you keep it in for just 1 more second, that's gonna turn into a boiler mechanism. Happened way too many times. Right, so now we just make some fluid tanks, and this should be enough. 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Panzer. Why do you need 16,000 stress units? Well, the more the better. Right, so now we just place down our steam engines. Now this is gonna get quite loud and annoying quite fast. I need a bit more andesite. Here's a montage of me getting some quartz. There we go, that should be enough quartz. There we go, we got more andesite. Now this should be just enough to make our steam engines. Make a bit of this. And here we go, we got the powerhouse of the cell. I did not smelt 6 pieces of kelp. Oh no, I distinctly remember I did 2 belts. Right, so we're gonna do this to connect these 2 steam engines, so we don't have 8,000 SU in this line, but we have 16,000 SU. Now I think these are ready to power on. Just add a bit of this. And there we go. We got ourselves some steam engines. Now we cannot see the SU outputted because I do not have the engineer's goggles, which allow you to do that. But yeah, pretty much it. Now we can finally get on to making our industry. So this is where our mixer is gonna go. It'll make sense in a moment. And to keep this short, this turned into this. That's what would have happened if I didn't need a thing from the nether. Next, I went into the nether to turn one of these into one of these. You see, this produces heat, and that is currently what I need for my mixer. Well, what a friendly greeting here. Oh, what a great family meeting as well. Right, I'm out of here. Oh God. Oh dear God. Oh, amazing. Bloody amazing. Ow. Ow. Heh. What a journey. Gentlemen, it's time to step into the brass age. Okay, throw this into here. Give it a little bit of this and we got brass. Okay, so now we are making a brass hand or something of that sort. Well, it's actually called the brass hand. This is beautiful. Because I don't see any way of making these things interesting, because it's literally just crafting. I'm gonna show you the finished product. So right here, we got our brass hand, absolutely beautiful. It's a deployer, that's why I needed the brass for. Here we have our beautiful press that's been with us from the beginning. Our blaze burner, which was a hustle to get. And our mixer. So yeah, this is pretty much it for the industry video. I am aware I am missing mechanical crafters. Please, for the sake of my sanity, don't point that out, but I'm gonna need them some point in the future anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye bye. See you in a year.